Hey guys, you join me here, Snowman86, and we are back on Ballyspring. So today we are finishing the beet harvest. Big job on, gotta get done. It's been a bit of a struggle, a long old session at it, and we were harvesting in all sorts of weather conditions. It wasn't the prettiest out here in the field when we were at it. Lots of mud tracks and slipping and all that good stuff. But we are back for just the little bit here that we have left, so hopefully it'll all go pretty well for us. I'm hoping anyway, and yeah, we'll get it sold. We'll get back into this field, get a little bit of ploughing done, and kind of cultivating, getting this field ready for next year's crop, which will be a wheat crop. So we're just tracking in this last little small bit of beet, and we'll see how we get on. Do not have anything to indicate if we are full or not, so we'll turn on the HUD just a little bit and we'll see how we get on, and instantly I can see that we're more or less full already. And yeah, it's just been one of those, I won't say a struggle, but definitely beet harvest is not made for the weak or the faint-hearted. So it's been a good old struggle all the way through it. I think if I pull up here, I should be pretty close to unloading. So there we go, we'll unload at that. But yeah, it's been a long struggle, and you can see now in the center of the screen we have a new trailer. So that trailer is a bit of a lifesaver for us, have to say. Yeah, it's really made life just a little bit easier, because I won't lie guys, doing this with a 12,000 litre trailer was a bit of a pain. Just and you can see how little we've done there, and we've literally gotten a load. Yeah, I can imagine trying to do the whole field, and then every second trailer you're running off to empty. So that wasn't ideal, so we did purchase ourselves a new trailer. Cost us 25,000. It's a 6'6" broken grain trailer, so we're pretty pleased with that. And with that purchase, it did make our lives just that little bit easier. Really did, because we can load up, I think it holds 29,000 in around that level. So it really did just make life a whole pile easier, guys, on doing this. Now, we haven't made a whole pile of money off the beet, excuse me, but we have a lot of it in storage. Don't know the exact number because it's hard to tell on a pile that we just tipped anywhere. But yeah, we do have a fair pile of beet stored in our shed. So the plan would be to do proper TMR using deep pulp and stuff like that. We'd have to get a beet shredder or grinder or whatever. We'd have to find one of those, and then upon finding that, we would also probably have to stockpile a little bit of hay. Now, we don't have any hay at the moment, so realistically, actually probably should have sold all this, but we did want to stockpile it. But during the winter, at some stage, we'll probably give in to our temptations, and realistically we will probably just sell everything. I can't really see it going too many other ways, because again, the series will come to an end, and yeah, any crops and stuff we have, we will be selling. The idea being to maintain as much of a profit as we possibly can. That should unload there. So you can just see now it's a finely detailed machine, by the way, but you can see it takes, beet is just a slow game. There's no other way about saying it. Beet is just a slow game, guys. So we've been doing our best. It did force me into a couple of equipment upgrades, but I think now we'll fit the rest in here as we go. So we'll set ourselves up, and we'll just get the last few bits in. and we'll see what we have. We'll probably end up selling this trailer, to be honest. I don't think, well, our shed that we were tipping and storing into is pretty full now, so I'd say realistically it is going to be sold, and we'll have one more pass after this. And that is the beet harvest complete, guys. So we've done quite well. We'll instantly unload this. We'll drop the John Deere and the beet harvester back to the main farm. The beet harvester will be collected. The shop can deal with that whenever they want. But for the most part, the John Deere is ours to keep, guys. We did that thing, and yeah, by doing that thing, we got a John Deere out of it. So I think it's 350 horsepower in that range or that ballpark, so pretty happy with it. And just throw this into the back of the trailer and see the weight on the tires there. And not sure what the button is there to help me unfold or fold it up, but yep, we'll get back to the yard, guys, and we'll get this parked up and unhitched, and we'll be back for the Massey there. We have a little bit of beet to sell, and as I say, realistically we'll be back. We'll probably be using this John Deere for the remainder of the season, just because it's new, it's big, it's loud, it's nice, I like it. And yeah, we're just going to be using this to do pretty much all the arable grass cutting work. We won't have a whole pile of manure and slurry to spread this time around, but oh, can we get in? We can. Excellent. So we're just going to park this somewhere back here or at the front of the yard, so it's easy for the boys to collect. And don't want it really in front of the house because that will just be an eyesore. So we'll stick it here alongside the shed, and yeah, I think that'll be pretty good for us, guys. So make sure we select the rear, and we'll just dump the header of it up here, and that's a good job. So we'll quickly run around and show you the pile of beet we have, and it is quite the pile. You can see it there in the back of the shed, so things have moved again, and now the shed back here is full of beet, so it's quite the pile of beet. I don't know, can we get any more into it the way the shed is? I think this is the max we can kind of store there. A little bit annoying because it would be nice to pile it at the back there and keep the front clear. We probably would have gotten it all in if that was the case, but we didn't have that option, guys. So, but we have enough back there that if we do a little bit of TMR, it might work out for us. You can see the mistake with the grass bales, they did their thing. We'll turn that light on temporarily, and yeah, you can see straw bales. Yeah, it's a bit of a mess back there, but anyway, it is what it is. We can't do a whole pile more with it, so we are, oh, sheep sticking out of my shed. We're going to run back down here, grab our Massey, guys, and take it down to the shop, sell what remaining beet we have. And yeah, I think then after that we'll be back here to possibly plough this field up. I think our silage bales, we do have silage bales to sell, but I think being realistic, they won't be ready till tomorrow, or they'll be ready after the BGA has closed today, so it'll be a tomorrow job to sell that. So that's probably the way that's going to play out for us. But yeah, we'll shoot along here, and we can actually close this gate, I believe, because going forward we can use we've taken out another bit of ditch and made things a little bit more accessible, and it means cutting through another grass field, but we're after getting so used to doing that now, I don't think it matters a whole pile, guys. So we'll get in, we'll get this closed, and we'll get away. So if you've gotten this far in the video, I probably should have started with this. Apologies as well for the lack of content in the last week or so. Just been busy in real life and didn't get the time or chance to sit down and record. I did get a little chance on Monday night to do a little bit of a video for the Tuesday, and actually would have been this video, but somehow my OBS had messed up a little bit and I had to reset a few things. So when I reset the game audio and the screen capture, magically I then forgot to mute the game audio, so you could barely hear me speak, which some of you will say that's a godsend, and that's fair enough. But the game audio was wicked loud, and yeah, you could just hear me mumbling away in the background. So I'm hoping this one will turn out a little bit better. Going off the levels of OBS, I think it is. But yeah, it's something I realized quite late in the recording, and thankfully the backup save we have for this enabled me to go back and kind of redo all this work. So that's what we're doing now. So all going well, and hopefully for the remainder of October we'll have that time and we'll be able to sink it in here, get a little bit done. We might take the second week of November off. When I say the second week, I probably mean the 7th or 8th up to the 12th, 5-6 days that way. And the reason for that would be just to get the time to probably start setting up for FS25. That is the plan in my head, but we'll see how it goes. We'll see. So for now, we'll back in here. I don't expect this to yield a whole pile, maybe 1.5, 2 grand tops. But yeah, I don't think I'm going to make a whole pile of money off this trailer there. But we'll see. We'll see. And we made, oh yeah, nearly 1.9. So yeah, that's all right. Nothing fantastic when you consider the effort and time that goes into a beet harvest. But you see how much we harvested to get that. Yeah, it just shows beet probably is worth it. It'll still make you money, but yeah, it's more of a feed for the animals, which is where the real money will come in. And it would be interesting to see if we switch to a TMR mix, would we get a better milk yield. Not sure with just maize plus and the animal add-ons and stuff, but I think the Terra Life side of life would probably definitely yield us a better milk return. So yeah, but we'll see. We might try it. We're getting to that stage now where we will be able to clear the original loan off the farm. Obviously we have a 330, I think, or 320,000 euro loan attached to us, and that's what enabled us to buy the big John Deere. We won't be selling mass. It's only worth like 44,000 or something, so we're not going to be selling that. But yeah, the big John Deere will be here to stay. But with the other 117,000 we now have, plus the 40 odd we'll get from the silage bales, we're looking at around 160. So that's enough to clear the loan. We'll leave a little bit left, but by the time we do it, we'll have milk sales and stuff. So we'll be very close to clearing that loan. Or the other option is we buy land, and we'll buy grassland and bale it all, and see how much money we can actually make on that final sale. Could be up around maybe 80 to 100,000 potentially if we baled everything and wrapped it all. Am I going to clip the shed? No, we just... Oh wow, what a terrible effort at reversing. Oh wow, that's not much better either. So we'll just jam it in there, something like that. We'll unload the trailer and we'll abandon this tractor here as well. It's a real slow unhitching process, but yeah, we can probably return all that equipment, bring the dealer, get him to come back. We need to attach up the biggest plow in the world, or chisel plow. 3 meters, and yeah, we're going to head out to the arable field and start pulling that in. I think really is the next job on the list. And after that, we'll be approaching our fourth cut and final cut of the season, so we'll have an opportunity, a window of opportunity to invest money again in the farm. But we're not under pressure with that till probably the end of September, start of October. But yeah, we'll see how we go. So I'm going to crack on here, get ploughing, and yeah, I'll jump back to that there in a second. And we are back, guys. So we are well into the late evening here. Well, it is closing in on 5 o'clock, and it's kind of early September, so it is getting dark early. Leave the lights on, but we are ploughing away, and we'll continue to plough away till we get this field wrapped up, and that will probably see us finish up the day in a nice spot. Obviously we need to get back out here and do some fertilizing. I actually think it's manure we're going to spread on this field if I have enough. I think my maths says we should have enough to do it, and by me saying that, I have actually done 0 maths on this. So yeah, that'll be an interesting take, but we'll see how we get on. But for now, we're just cracking on through this. The joys of this tractor, guys, GPS, fantastic little invention, and we have it. So we're going to make use of it. Definitely for jobs like this, it is a godsend. Makes life a lot easier. So, and even mowing grass and stuff, we could probably be able to set a GPS line for ups and downs and stuff. So it'll speed things up just a fraction. We won't be as we used to be, and hopefully we don't miss as many bits as we used to. Although, to be fair, we always went back and hit those bits again. So, yeah, but the John Deere is doing a stand-up job. You can just hear barking away consistently, and it's probably like the bark of a John Deere. So this is going to be spring wheat, I'd imagine. I think we might have missed the winter wheat. Oh, we have not. So we might actually seed winter wheat or barley into this, and because we have the time to do it, we'll get manure spreading this first thing tomorrow. Actually, we need to lime it first, so we'll be liming it first thing tomorrow, and then we'll have manure to spread on it, and then we'll be cultivating all that mess in and then seeding. So yeah, it'll be an interesting old thing. We'll have to cultivate it in because manure just works better if we cultivate it in, so we'll be breaking that out, and then we should have a seedbed after that upon which we can seed our winter wheat into it. As I say, we'll also have our forecut of grass coming up, and yeah, we'll see. As I say, you can let me know what you think I should do. Should I clear the loan off, or should I bite the bullet, spend the 150 odd thousand that we'll have, and pick up 2, maybe 3 pieces of grassland? They are starting to get a bit expensive around us. It's the only thing. There's a couple of smaller plots still left, but after that, they start doubling up into plots with like 2 fields and things like that, and prices start going to the 140,000 mark. So yeah, we just need to be clever with how we box on that one. Probably have 2 fields, one below the sheep pasture is one we could pick up, and there is one at the back side of the farm which we could expand and potentially make our grass field back there, the one we currently have that we have goes around the house. We can make that into a larger pasture as well. So they are the few options. Unsure what we kind of do at the moment, but for now it's a moot point if we don't buy the land. If we buy the land, obviously it becomes a big talking point then, and then we can see what we're going to do. So yeah, we just need to see what's the best approach, obviously considering we're not going to be here forever. Yeah, debating that. There's a lot of work in setting up the bigger pasture at the back, obviously it would give us a nice chunk of bales, so it would be good. It would probably get us up well over probably 100 bales by that stage if we buy 2 more fields, and at 20 odd bales making us roughly 20,000 euros. We were making 100 bales, that is about 100,000 if my maths are right. So yeah, so we wouldn't actually be able to clear the loan. Interesting. So I think we're bailing around 80 odd now. We would probably up it by 20, maybe a bit more, maybe 120. Still, we're only talking 120,000. So it'll still be a little bit shy. Obviously, the milk sales between now and whenever we decide to pack it up, be it March or April, would probably be a fair indication as well. So yeah, we'll be thereabouts clearing that loan. So that might be worth doing, guys. Just not sure. But this is proceeding quite nicely. We are getting to it, and we're coming down to the last little bit. So we'll keep going, and we'll see what we do. As I say, if you have any input you want to give or feedback, by all means throw it in the comments below, and whatever is the most populous comment, we'll probably go with that. So we've the option of clearing off the loan, or 2 is invest that 150 that we'll potentially have by the time we sell the silage and stuff, and we will then invest it in land and stuff, and see can we clear the loan again before Christmas, or before, yeah, we're supposed to be set it for before Christmas maybe. Yeah, we'll just have to see how that kind of plays out, I suppose, as well. So there are options, fairly simple, and we'll see which one takes the best. This tractor obviously was never in the plans. It just kind of happened when we started doing the beet harvest. We decided instead of renting for 20 odd thousand, we'd invest. So that's where this has crept out of, and yeah, so far I'm quite happy we've done it. Obviously it's put us in this kind of predicament now, but I think that will work itself out in due time as well. And to be fair, we're getting to the stage where we have enough land that we're probably due an upgrade like this. The next big upgrade to come on the farm would probably be a combine harvester with a maybe 7.5, 8 meter header or something like that, maybe 9 as a max. But I think maybe the 7.5 meter range would probably be a better fit for the size of the farm, or the size of the fields and stuff, and the gates, entrances, and all those things. So that's where I'd be leaning on that one. But yeah, we might never get to that stage, not in this one anyway. So we'll have to see what we can do in the next generation again. But for now, I think we'll just bait on. We'll get this last little bit finished up, and the rest, as they say, will fall into place hopefully first, guys, going down the line. So with that said, I think we'll leave it here, and I'll press on and keep ploughing into the dead of the night. As always, guys, I've been Snow86. This has been Ballyspring. Thanks for everything that everybody's commented and subscribed and liked along the way. Do appreciate it. And until the next episode, we'll see you all again, guys. Take care.